And yeah, there's never any explanation given for why the Geth knew to show up here. I guess they gave the data module to a monkey and then decided to plant a trap around it? I don't know. Whatever. Excellent. Alright, so that's all done. Let's hop back in the Mako. And what do we see on our map here? We've got a debris field up here, and then this anomaly we still need to check out. So let's go over and check out this debris. See if there's anything interesting out here. And what do we have up here over this hill? We have... Oops. We had a crashed probe. I guess we weren't the only ones sending probes out this way. Cool, got that one. We just get some random loot, so nothing special. So let's see if we can make it over to this anomaly down here. Can we climb up this side of this mountain? Let's see. Maybe? Yeah. There we go. Alright. I will say this, for as much as I hate the car physics, a lot of the times, it is kind of fun to be able to try and climb up to see views like this. But it's gonna be a while before I get all the way over there to get to that anomaly. So, okay, so here we are at the anomaly. If we look over here, so we fall off the side of the mountain there. Yeah, some sort of random man-made structure out here, or sentient-made structure out here.
Redeploying.
You'll notice it does look very much like the bay that we went to on Eden Prime, where the beacon was supposed to have been before it was moved. So this is probably Prothean. Yep, it says Prothean ruins, so we'll do a recover. Get the little mini game again. Ball floats up, and then we say we can examine it further. Examine, we get this wall of text here. Examining the strange Prothean artifact reveals a small, irregular slot on the underside of the surface. Remembering the strange trinket you received from the Asari consort on the Citadel, you pull it out and place it into the slot. The ball explodes in a brilliant flash of white light, momentarily blinding and disorienting you. And so yeah, there's kind of an ulterior motive for me waiting to come back to these planets until after we'd done all the stuff with the consort, because she does give us that trinket, and yes, it is indeed used here at this random anomaly on this planet that you might not even come to. Slowly your senses return as you wake from a deep sleep. You are alone in the forest, though you are not far from the caves you share with the others of your tribe. There is a pain and a small lump in the back of your skull, as if a chip of flint has been forced under the surface of the skin. Leaning on your bone-tipped spear for support, you rise to your feet. A sound draws your attention upward, where a strange creature hovers high above you. It is unlike the birds you hunt by the lake's edge. It has no head and no wings, yet somehow it flies. It is a beast of shining silver, hanging motionless in the sky like a cloud. You sense it is watching you, studying you. Raising a hairy fist, you shake your spear at it in anger, and the creature rises up quickly until it disappears from view. With a satisfied grunt, you make your way back to your caves and the rest of the tribe. You fall into the familiar patterns of life: the hunt for food, the struggle to claim and keep a mate, the battles against other tribes that would claim your territory. Days roll into nights and back into days. Each time you rise from sleep, there is a sensation that you are not alone, and that some other is with you, sharing all you see, hear, and feel. At these times your hand goes to the strange lump on the back of your skull, and you remember the silver creature in the sky. The air grows colder, winter falls. You must range farther for food, clutching the furs tight against you to ward off the chill. It is on one of these long hunts that the strange bird returns. You hear it before you see it, its call a deafening roar as it descends from above, swooping down on you. A single great eye opens in the underbelly, a glowing red orb. You try to run, but a finger of red light extends from the eye and engulfs you, and all goes black again. You wake an instant later to find yourself on Eletania lying on your back, the Prothean artifact looming above you undamaged, and your companions standing over you. They help you to your feet, puzzled. There's a flash of light and you just sort of toppled over, one explains. Are you okay, Shepard? The other asks. You don't answer right away, wondering at the implications of what you have seen, the memories of a Cro-Magnon hunter captured by an implanted Prothean data recorder. How long did they study the primitive humans, observing them and analyzing the results at their base on Mars? And what, if anything, did they learn from us? I'm fine, you finally reply, realizing that this is a mystery you'll probably never solve. Forget about it. So yeah, this is really cool. We get this this little story about how the Protheans were studying us, way back before we even evolved into our present form. They must have been studying us. That was probably why the base on Mars was set up, the one where humans found the information that allowed them to find the mass relays and to achieve faster than light travel. It's a completely out of the way. I don't know how much of that trip is going to get put into the recording, but it's hard to get to, traveling over the mountains and stuff. Hard enough in the Mako. You might not even come to this planet at all, because you might go to Pharos, finish that, and then immediately leave. And you only get that if you come here after having done all of the stuff with the consort. And you only get this the special artifact if you also did all the stuff with the Elcor ambassador as well, getting him to agree to forgive the consort for all of the accusations he's been sending her way. So yeah, it's a neat string of events that you have to do in the right order to get that little story, and it's just an extra added little bit of flavor, and I just love it. But I think we're done here on this planet, so let's go ahead and head back up to the Normandy.